Welcome back, guys, to another episode. Well, this is the first episode of Gardening with Baba. Now, we're in the backyard, and I got my boys with me. And I'm going to teach you guys what I already know. I've been gardening for about 10 years or so, but I also want to teach them what I know also. Now, this one right here, well, we're going to start with the first one. This is my firstborn, straight A student. He loved to study. Actually, right now, he want to get in there and study for a test right now instead of being outside. But I think gardening will be good for him. Something to relax. He can get outside and get dirty because he really never really uses his hand and get dirty and stuff like this. This one right here, my youngest, is straight A student also, and he like to get active. He's love playing basketball. He love going outside and deals like that. And gardening, I think, will be good for him because it'll give him a nice, quiet, zen type of feel. It's not like when you're doing gardening, it's not like a lot of people around, like a shared sport type of deal. You just out there with the birds chirping, getting dirty. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna show you guys our backyard right here. Give you guys a little deal what we got going on this spring. You can see how dirty it is actually. We got the dogs out there, and you're gonna see the transformation of what we're gonna do to this backyard. So now, first, we're gonna get down there to down there is my herb garden. So let's get down there to the herb garden, and we'll explain to you guys what we're gonna do. All right, guys.
What? I want to escape.
You want to escape?
Yeah.
All right. But look, all right, guys. So we down here at the herb garden. We probably got
15 seconds.
about 7 or 8 different plants over here, but as you can see, it's a lot of weeds. So we're gonna separate all the weeds. This is what happened over the fall. Now, specifically for my zone 7B people, this is Gwinnett County, Georgia, zone 7B. This channel, I guess I'll just be educating you guys. I've been doing this for 10 years, just on the things I've been doing. It's not that I'm all, everything I'm doing is right. I'm sure, I'm just giving you guys example of what been working for me. And herbs is really good. Yes, sir. Huh? Give him the microphone. I can't hear you, sir. Give him the microphone.
May I ask what Zone 7B?
What is zone 7B?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Zone 7B is for throw the ball for him. All right. So zone 7B is for Gwinnett County, Georgia, and they just break down the planting. They break down what you can plant in what area, and they just break it down in zones. So Gwinnett, Georgia, parts of Georgia, northern Georgia, and southern Georgia. The further south you go, the probably warmer it get near Florida, and that's where you could do more citrus stuff like your lemon and your grapefruit, and then you start coming up a little bit more north than Florida. You can't really get the citrus out here because it doesn't give you as much heat and warmth for those citrus trees and stuff. You got to grow them inside. So zones is just break down what you can plant in what area type of deal. Hopefully that wasn't long-winded. Okay.
No.
Okay, guys, right here, I just went to Google just to show you what the zones mean. You can see a plant zone or hardiness is geographic area defined by the USDA based on the average annual extreme minimum winter temperature used to determine which plant can survive in a specific region. All right, guys. So basically what it's doing is trying to see how cold the winter get around you. And based on how cold it get, it'll let you know what trees will survive the winter. But keep in mind, the 2023 has been updated. We're in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Gwinnett is no longer 7B zone. It's zone 8. So for video purposes, I'll just say I'm in Gwinnett County or I'm in North Georgia for anybody watching my videos so you can know what to plant. So again, we got like 7 different herbs right here, and we're gonna break this down. I'm gonna get the kids to get out there, get dirty, and we're gonna actually, we're gonna get dirty, get these weeds up, and then we're gonna explain what herbs we got out there and what herbs are good for you guys to grow out here in zone 7B Gwinnett County, Georgia.
Like
All right, Joey, July, be careful. Come here. Let me show you guys what is what out here. Come on. All right, so right here, you just be careful. I guess you don't got to be careful because asparagus is supposed to be growing back right here, where these dead ones at right here. So asparagus, nothing is back there, so you can stand back there. Nothing's back there. This right here is peppermint. This right here is peppermint. So you want to just start digging like this,
So
right?
I could sit right
Start
there?
digging like that. And then once you verify this peppermint, now you know where it's peppermint and you can start digging around it. That's nothing, right? So get in here like this. Boom.
Can I go over here?
Huh? Yeah.
Can
So I'm just identifying the peppermint. This is the old
I
peppermint.
can smell
stem.
peppermint.
You can smell it, right?
Yeah.
So this is peppermint. This is the Italian oregano.
I could go right here?
Yes. But this is the peppermint, right?
Yeah.
So identify the peppermint, look at it, and then start working your way around it. Start doing like this.
Go.
You can comb your hand through it, right?
Ooh.
Look, you see how the peppermint is over here, Joe?
What?
Can you identify it over here? Look how much it is. You see?
Yeah, right here, right here.
So if it don't look like peppermint right in this area, start picking it up.
Yeah.
Now look. There you go. See, look, and you do this. Toss that deal out there.
Ew.
So, right here, we just identified. Oh, oop. We identified Eli's head.
Help!
All right, cool. Our what's the name right here? Now let's go over here.
Isn't it already?
Well, no, actually, it's not to the 20th. Right. So this is our lemon balm. Let me get that right. Now you see our lemon balm. This is lemon balm. Work your way around it. It's not even that big. Identify the lemon balm. Then everything around it is weeds. Go ahead and clear that out for me, guys.
This?
Yeah. This is the lemon balm.
Wow!
This is the lemon balm. This is what you do not pick.
Then what is that?
Look. Pick around the lemon balm. The same way we picked around the. Look. Yes, Joey.
Why didn't you say so?
I just said it. We're gonna the camera people. The people gonna say it. They're gonna see what I said. All right, let's get right.
Oh wait, no, wait.
Huh? No, we finna work around there. I'm about to show y'all everything. Now I'm about to just get in. Show you everything. So look, Eli, this right here is thyme. So this is lemon balm. You want to work your way in the middle. See how we just separated them?
Yeah.
Now watch, you're gonna see all this thyme. That thyme is like crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Get down, both of y'all. Squat.
Sorry. When I make this wish.
Let me see what we got. All right, guys, it is getting a little dark on us, but as you can see, we do got it cleared out a little bit to where you can see a little bit more. Now, I'm gonna go over it a little bit. Hopefully this video makes sense and you can see it, but if not, I'll do one in the morning. But right here, we have our peppermint. Went and cleared that out. You can see how big and bountiful the peppermint is. It goes right here. Right here we have a.
I'm coming in.
It hasn't grown back yet, but it will. Leaf right here actually started to grow. This is your Italian oregano. Right here, still covered up. We got some uncovering to do with this one. This is your Greek oregano. Let me see. This is a good flower right here for your Greek oregano. We have our sage. Over here we have a big bush of thyme. And right here we have some lemon balm.
I got you.
So I'll give you guys another good video probably in the morning if this don't look that good, but we did get it cleared out. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about more about things you can grow in zone 7B. And this stuff, I like the herbs because you can overwinter. I mean, they do good in the winter. They'll come back every year. Most herbs, and I like the perennials, and we'll do more with just getting this backyard. You see how messy the backyard is, but we're going to get all that straight this spring and summer, and then you guys hopefully can go along with the journey.